Jeff Adams Show.
It's the Jeff Adams Show.
The Jeff Adams Show is
Live from Lakeland, Florida. It's the Jeff Adams Show.
You're listening to The Jeff Adams Show. The Jeff Adams Show is sponsored by...
A family unit is the unit that builds up a person's personality. How you behave and what you become in life is very much dependent on your family life. At Embraced by Grace, we believe your family should come first. Children who have a sound family background and who belong to a family with strong family ties are almost always happier. Thus, one cannot deny the importance of family life. Allow Embraced by Grace to show you and your family the way to a brighter future today. Visit us online at embracedbygrace.org and start growing your happy family today.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Wazzle dazzle!
Wait, you just get that on cue?
Yeah, you got it on cue? Razzle dazzle! Woohoo!
Woo!
It's St. Patty's Day.
What?
Yes! It's St. Patty's Day.
Happy celebratoriness of St. Patty's Day.
And the Jeff Adams Show. Quickly get to the introductions. We got Hank the Tank Taylor back with us today.
What's up, guys? Glad to be back here on the Jeff Adams Show.
I don't know if...
Hear me out behind me. It's a really good day.
I don't know if you call that shirt green or not.
I mean, this is one of the closest things I had to green today. So
that doesn't cut it. You get pinched.
You get pinched.
If you come over here and pinch me,
what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Leave.
You're going to do your freshman wrestling moves or something?
Probably, actually.
And then we got producing the show, RC Kris.
How you guys doing?
Quick on the flash going, beep. Hang on a second. Beep. Beep. What? Check this out. Beep. No, you didn't say that. So it is St. Patty's Day here at the Jeff Adams Show, and we're excited because, you know why I'm excited? Because there's no planned agenda. And I love flying by the seat of your pants.
Here.
Yeah.
It's just nothing like it. Yesterday was kind of a serious, we call them Dark Mondays here at the Jeff Adams Show. We talk about, things going on in the world.
The serious events.
Yeah, serious events. Today, it's a holiday, dude. It's St. Patty's Day. For all alcoholics in the world, this is their chance to celebrate a holiday, right?
And be happy and proud of it.
Yeah.
And be the only reason.
They go, it's St. Patty's Day, let's go! It's Tuesday! So happy St. Patty's Day to everyone. All the people that are watching on, Stream Up right now and on the JeffAdamsShow.tv. If you're on Stream Up, come over to JeffAdamsShow.tv. We'd love to have you over there. Same feed, but the people are a lot cooler in the chat room, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't know. But anyways, so what is going on this great, great holiday we know as St. Patrick's Day? Hank?
What is going on?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here. This was like my big thing that I was like looking forward to doing.
But
today.
you were producing some TV broadcasting this morning, right?
I was directing a television broadcast and producing a little bit for our chapel services on campus. So I woke up early. I was doing that, hanging out, did some athletics work, and then I came over here. I have some homework I got to do on the holiday, homework? Right?
Wait, homework? I thought you graduated.
Listen, Jeff, I'm a master's student. And I work.
Okay.
So I'm two things.
My bad.
I do two things.
He just schooled you.
My bad. I didn't go to college. I'm stuck doing this.
Master school.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
I'm in a dead-end job. What do I do?
This is not a dead-end job.
This is not a dead.
Do I go back to school at 42 years old?
Yes.
I mean, you could if you really wanted to, but you also are a 5-time Dove Award winner. So
that'd get me probably managing the fries at McDonald's.
Not even that, because I couldn't get in.
That'd get me managing fries at McDonald's. I'm telling you, straight up.
A fries manager?
A fries manager.
Just manage the fries. That's about it.
Yeah, I'll manage the fries. 12-time Dove Award winner. I think that might give me assistant night manager in the morning time.
Assistant nighttime morning manager.
Assistant nighttime manager from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
So the graveyard shift.
The third shift.
McDonald's. What do you do? What am I going to do with my life, Hank?
You're going to do a lot of things. You're doing this show. I mean, this is a very good setup. Like, a lot of people probably wish that they could have this.
Yes, it's a very good setup. You're exactly right on that.
Yes, I am.
Content's king.
The content, though, you are a very creative mind, and Kris is also a very creative mind.
Thank
the
you.
content, when all of us get together, I mean, you obviously have to put thought into it, but I think
It's fun.
we will create great content together.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
All of us together.
They have a question for you. Masters of what?
Oh, business administration and executive leadership.
There you go.
You're making me feel
Do-
bad about myself.
Do we have crickets? Can we get some crickets on that? Okay, say it one more time. What was your master's on?
At the Southeastern University, I am studying my master's in business administration and executive leadership.
Are you a leader?
I mean, I like to think so.
Do you consider yourself that you could lead people through the Jordan River if it was closed up?
Yeah.
Do you think you could lead a team of
Some
people?
Joshua.
I'm interviewing you right now, Hank.
Okay.
Hank,
Yes, sir.
do you think you can lead this team?
This team right here.
Hank, I'm interviewing you.
I'm just asking.
You
for
wanted to come here
clarification.
work at this business, and
I'm
I'm
asking-
telling you,
I'm asking for clarification. That was all.
clarification is you come in my interview and you're wearing a yellow shirt, no suit and tie. Okay? Maybe
Okay.
you should go back to school,
Maybe I think you're right.
get your master's,
I think that's
then
what I'm
come
working
back.
at. Okay. Then come back.
and you talk to me.
Okay.
Have you ever been in an interview like that before?
Yes, I have.
You have? Who? With who?
I remember I've interviewed for a couple different jobs. I remember I interviewed for a job at my home church that I didn't get.
Oh my! Wait, stop right there. You interviewed at your home church, and they gave you rejection.
Yes.
Oh man!
It wasn't because of the content of the interview. It was a lot of other things, and that was actually the summer I went and worked at Lifeway instead. So probably an upgrade, but
Upgrade. Well, what did you apply for at your old church?
they had it was a part-time position with the youth ministry that I was gonna work with,
Yeah.
just to be extra hands, leader trip stuff like that.
How do you extra hands, extra youth leader?
Yeah, just extra help. At that
And-
particular point, it was they were trying to do a lot of events during the summer to like keep the students engaged and not just like drop off over the summer. And so
Right.
we were just helping like plan events and stuff like that, and just kind of balance things out and get like trips planned, all that kind of stuff.
Did you wear a suit and tie to the interview?
I did.
And you got rejected.
I did.
You
but
did.
part of it was because I had also applied to go to Lifeway, and I had locked that job down, and it was
So you
between
just were seeing
that and that.
for giggles.
Yeah, for giggles.
So did they tell you why you didn't get the position?
It just was a timing.
Did you leave the church?
No. Should I have?
I don't know.
I mean, they're always have been huge supporters of me. Even when I came to Lakeland to go to school, like they always support me and check up on me and all that. So they're very supportive of me.
Listen, it's probably, in my life, I've always balanced out creativity, doing something creative, and then doing something, obviously like this. And I don't know, something about me, I get in these spiritual kicks and go, well, I think I should be a pastor, I should be a pastor. That's what I should be.
You would be good at that.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I absolutely would not.
I think you would. I have a reason why. The
Well,
main reason.
Okay, well, you can get to that in a minute. I'm going to tell you the story about same thing. I interviewed, when I first got married to Stacy, I interviewed at a church for a youth pastor position. And I don't know what I was thinking, but it was very weird. I was in front of the board, and no, I didn't wear a suit and tie. I didn't, because I said, this is who I am. I think I had a little soul patch, the youth pastor soul patch, because every youth pastor,
I love those.
every youth pastor needs a soul patch, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's part of
You're
the
only cool if you do.
Right. So I interviewed, and they said, what is your vision for our kids? And I'm like, well, big on outreach. I feel like, I want to get the kids involved in the community. We'll do all these things. We'll do concerts, all these little things. And all the board looked at me. They all looked at each other and go, well, we don't do much outreach here. I'm like, okay, well, why not? And I challenged them. They go, well, we do a lot of Bible studying here in-house. I'm like, and I knew right then I didn't want to be working at that place. So I acted like a complete ass during the whole interview. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's really funny.
No, but that's why I don't work at a church. I think I'm too much of a visionary, creative, and I would drive a pastor that I would have to submit to nuts.
Probably.
I drive a lot of people nuts.
I think the one thing that you do have that plays into your that is an advantage for you is you're very genuine and you're very true to yourself, which I think people gravitate towards and want in a spiritual leadership position.
Yeah, but I mean, it just doesn't work in a church.
Yeah,
it just doesn't work. There's too many politics.
Yeah, there's a lot, which is sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It's sad that you can't be that way. But anyways, this is St. Patty's Day.
That was a good interview.
Forget Jobs. Forget Jobs right now.
Let's move off Jobs.
Let's talk about Steve Jobs.
All right.
No, we're not going to.
We can always talk about Apple.
We're not going to talk about Apple.
We said Steve Jobs, not Apple.
Apple's already got too much of my money.
Look around.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff.
And I beat you last week in that game. Maybe you'll beat me this week because I saw what Kris was kind of preparing. I don't know what's going on. Listen,
hey.
No.
I just saw he was pulling pictures.
I asked him one thing, 7 or 10. Am I correct?
Yeah, 7 or 10. I said 10. And it has something to do with pictures of people that have no idea who they are.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And he had to correct me because I picked some pictures that weren't as
old.
They weren't, not that. They were not approved by Jeff Adams because there was some.
Really quick before we move off of this topic, the chat room wants to know, what if you were the head all be all pastor? What if it was
what chat room are you looking at?
Our chat room.
Which one? We got two. We got Stream.
The one on our website.
I'm on the website.
Okay.
I'm on the website.
And that's my cousin, Natasha.
So what was the question?
The question is, what if you were the head all be all pastor? What if you were the top pastor and you weren't submitting to anyone? Like if you had complete control of the creative and overall vision.
I'd be a wreck. You got to submit to something, you know?
Well, I mean, obviously you submit to Christ and, and his will.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I'd be a wreck. I need structure. I need some kind of structure. I need some kind of head.
See, I was like that when I produced the improv show. I was super like creative and very like, I was very like people oriented. So I was always working with like getting to make sure that all like my crew members and all the cast members were like having a good experience. And, like that was my strong suit. My strong suit was not the actual organization and the structure of like setting it up. I mean, I knew how to set it all up, but I just wasn't good at like the structure of that. So I had other people that were better at those things and that were stronger than me in those areas, but I was able to kind of lead everybody in their strengths to like perform so we could have the greatest possible output.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think, you know, I'm liking doing this more than anything.
I think you like doing this too.
Well, the reason why is because I was doing music and you had a voice and you were able to broadcast your voice and then talk about stuff you wanted to talk about on stage. And, I just think with this, I can keep everything I believe in and do that and express it and have fun and, you know, show my mistakes, my flaws, because I'm not perfect.
No one is.
No one is. But it's hard to be in a pastoral position and then be total transparent with your congregation.
Right.
So
you're held to a higher standard, as you should be.
And
but then, some people will not appreciate that transparency and will use it as like, and will hold it against you.
Which brings me to this, which I'm really excited. You know, with you and Nicole coming in and out Thursdays. You know, we have a pastor that's going to come in every Thursday.
Oh wow, look at that! I'll be here Thursday too.
Pastor Neil from HP NAS. He does the children's ministry.
Yeah.
He used to be a youth pastor, but it's going to be nice to have that. That could be a good conversation we could have with him on Thursday. You know, transparency as a pastor. You know, it's tough.
Is he the head pastor or is he?
No, he's not the head pastor. He's the children's pastor.
Okay.
But, I'll come in every Thursday. And I got my head pastor, too. He wants to do the show, too, at some point. But
I've heard him speak, and he's very good.
Oh, he's great. He's phenomenal. And then, but we'll talk about that on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll get
pastoral stuff. Because, we'll get a, great insight of someone that's actually doing
church leadership and stuff like that.
But this,
church leadership Thursday.
I'm flawed. You know what I mean? And
we all are.
I like doing this show because I can be who I am and really talk
and
not
apologize.
And not apologize and talk about struggles. Because I think people look at Christianity today and they look at something like, well, look at that guy, look what he's doing. And, we're all guilty of it. I think in some degree. I mean, yesterday I tried not to poke fun at Creflo Dollar for asking for $65 million for a private jet.
Yeah.
I did a little bit, but I was challenging his thinking yesterday. But I think everybody kind of points their finger and go, look at that guy. And, I think just in my walk, I think when you get in your 40s, you start really evaluating your life or where you're at and what you're doing and like every little thing that you're doing. I mean, when you got kids, you got, you got your workplace, you got your creativity, you got your wife, you got your mom and dad that's still alive. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much faster. You go like, am I being good enough or am I achieving everything where I won't have any regrets when I'm like, if I'm fortunate enough to die the way I want to die, laying on a deathbed, looking back at my life and saying, okay, I have no regrets.
Right.
It's just a different place being in your 40s because you really look at everything and you really look at your struggles a little bit more too. What holds you back, and you go, wow, and you start getting serious about it. But the message at church Sunday was about really getting engaged and faith forward and really just going all in. And I've always been that way, go all in. But a lot of times you hit road bumps in your life and, things happen. And, but you just got to keep going. Can't let it loose, accept grace and move on. But it's fantastic, but it's just, it's scary. I mean, I was talking to Kris yesterday about doing this. It's like, we're going 5 days a week. It's completely faith that we're doing this. We don't know,
Right, yeah.
It's
exactly.
like walking into a deep abyss. And Kris is in the same boat as I am. I mean, and then we come in this morning, we're all revved and pumped, great attitude, and then crap hits the fan with the technology. And it's just like, you spend all this money on this equipment, you expect it to work right.
Exactly.
And then we had something go down. I'm like, Kris, we don't get this fixed, we're going to have to cancel the show. Luckily, we got it fixed. But I mean, it's been just nothing but a faith walk, and it's exciting, but at the same time, it's scary because I've dealt with anxiety before and been on medication, but this is exciting time. And it's like, if I can tell you and Kris is already doing it, but I'm gonna tell you, Hank, too, because if there's anything in life, go all in and don't waste your life just, going through the motions of not going all in and, doing what, God designed you to do. Because you'll just find yourself questioning yourself later and go, why didn't I just do that when I was younger?
Yeah, exactly.
So if I could tell you guys at a young age, embrace that, be smart. Obviously you just can't go, well, honey, you're married. I'm going to quit my job. And where are we going to get money? I don't know. Where's it going to
be responsible.
Be responsible. But chase
be
those
intentional.
Things. Yes.
At the same time.
Yes. And this show, man, St.Patty's Day, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Kris, what's going on with St. Patty's News Day? Let's get to some news topics.
Let's go some news topic. Real quick right here. Have you guys ever done pranks on anybody?
Oh, all the freaking time. That's something that I regret. My wife kind of took that out of me. Oh, speaking of which, Hank, talking of pranks, not to go on a rabbit trail here, Kris, but pranks. I forgot to tell you this, Kris. Jack Vale.
Jack Vale, love him.
Might come on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my brother would be so jealous that we got Jack Vale on our show.
Jack Vale, Mr. Prankster himself, might be coming on the show. All right, go ahead. Yes, but pranks for me, Kris, my wife hates them, and she doesn't let me do them to her.
Hank, what is the best prank you pulled off? You actually had to be pulled off.
Okay. I have one that I pulled off and one that got pulled on me. I have
one
two stories.
No,
the one that I pulled off.
Yeah, what was it?
Okay, I was in this theater production one time. I was in like either middle school or like really early high school. It was like 8th or 9th grade. And it was during the summer. And there was it was a community theater production, and it was I was the youngest, one of the younger ones in the show when people were all the way through high school. We had a couple that were in college age, but I was on the younger end of the spectrum. And there was also only like a handful of guys. It was primarily girls in this production. So that's a plus. If you're looking to hang out with girls, do community theater. It's a great way to meet some girls. Anyways, so we had done the show. We were in the production week. We were performing. It was our performance week. And the guys wanted to pull a prank on the girls, but we weren't sure what we were going to do. And on the last day, we go into the stage door, and we're meeting in the guys' dressing area. And we're like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We planned this whole thing out. We were going to do the show. At the end of the show, we were all going to go back into our dressing area again, which shared a wall with the girls. So like there was a wall and the girls were just on the other side. And it was really kind of thin, so you could kind of hear stuff if you were loud enough, but if you were like being quiet, then you really couldn't. And so what we were gonna do is we were gonna do the show, go back into the dressing area, and we had all this fake blood. Okay.
Nice.
And so we had he was the lead. He was this huge dude. He like was a boxer. He was like really jacked. And what we were gonna do is we were gonna stage this thing where like I did something that made him really angry, and he folded up a folding chair and beat me senseless with it and left me on the floor of the dressing area.
And you were trying to impress the girls?
Bloody and, like, almost dead. So that's what we did. We, like, finished the show. We go back there, and it was like I, like, moved his costume or whatever. It was, like, the most trivial thing someone could ever do to a person. And he just went rage, and he was like yelling. He was like, I can't believe you did that. And then you hear him like fold up the folding chair, and he just like hit it over his leg, and I just like made a bunch of like sounds like I was getting hit. And then the girls came like busting in after he like left, and I was just like on the floor, like covered in fake blood, like all over my face and my head.
Whoa.
And they like freaked out because they thought it was real. And then like went and got the director, got my mom. My mom knew we were gonna do it, so she didn't like literally lose
Freak
her
out?
mind. Yeah.
Call the cops?
And so yeah, exactly. And so my mom knew that that's what they were doing, and I think maybe the director knew too, because she probably would have lost her mind too. So they like all come back there. Then we ended up like pulling it off, and it was really funny.
All right. Well, look at this and
Blame it
tell
all
me-
on me.
Tell me what you think of that.
That
It's
dude,
called a sticky situation. That happened yesterday.
that looked like a guy got duct taped to a pole.
Yep, that happened yesterday. It's one of the it's called ST.Patty's Day pranks. So the guy got drunk. They took him and they duct tape him to that pole.
Well, at least they
Double.
gave him a beer.
At least they give him a beer, but he is taped up from head to toes. His head is also taped up. They left little holes on his nose.
Yeah, I see that.
And he's literally and I'll tweet it out. It is hilarious.
What's that? You know, the funny thing is, how does he go pee at that point? I mean, they gave him a beer.
You just go. Look at the bottom. They have a hat, so that's probably right
For
there
tips.
for tips and pee. Now, Jeff, you told me this, and I didn't know about this. Maybe you want to take the lead on this one.
Yeah.
About the river in Chicago.
Yes.
Oh, I've heard about this actually.
Every single year they turn this Chicago River green. Green, baby. Green like my shirt. And do we have that picture?
I think we got something even better.
Oh, you got a video of it. Oh yeah, this actually this video that we got, this clip, people listening on the radio, you see the boat spraying. It's almost like a cat spraying its territory a little bit, but it's kind of fast forward there, the boat's, making the river green.
And it's interesting, Doug, because I didn't know that.
I wonder, I was thinking about that. I was like, for this show, I was like, should I bring in drinks? Like we take water bottles, turn things green. And I'm thinking about that. I wonder, like, when they dye that, we should have looked that up. What do they use to dye that river where it doesn't affect the fish and stuff in the
I'm sure that there's something I'm sure they use something that's not like harmful to the wildlife. But yeah, look at that.
Of course, what am I worried about that? Because is that dead fish? No, that's kayak. Yeah, because they spray iron in the sky every single day, those chemtrails. So
yeah,
what am I worried about? I mean, I'm sure it's probably something toxical anyways.
Okay,
God bless America.
I'm reading the article. It's a secret what they dump on the water.
It's a secret?
It must be bad
It's
if
a
they're not
secret.
going to tell anyone.
It's all the winter dew from the sewage.
It's by Chicago Journeyman Plumbers Union, and it's a secret.
They
Nobody
say,
knows what they're putting in it.
wait. That's the problem right there. The plumbers?
Yep.
The plumbers are doing this? Of course. They're
Yep.
Taking all the
they're draining their poop.
And look, they're swimming. So they're swimming
They're
on
draining
the
their
field.
poop.
Yeah, they're like kayaking in it. I don't know that I would do that.
Oh my gosh.
So what facts do you guys know about St. Patty's?
I don't know. We were learning some facts yesterday, and I never knew. But what did you learn this morning, Hank Taylor, about your facts?
Okay, so I had in my devotions this morning, I had like a little brief church history lesson about him. He actually wasn't. He's not Irish at all. He was a Roman citizen, I think, who lived in Great Britain, and Irish pirates captured him and took him to Ireland and like made him a slave.
Wait, let's stop right there.
Okay, sorry.
Irish pirates. I mean, is
or
this
something like that?
Irish pirates? Like, how does that work? An Irish pirate? Go to the lucky rainbow.
I mean, they already drink enough.
The bottom of the
They have the
rainbow.
drinking part. They have the drinking part down.
You know.
Yeah.
So, all right. Go
But
on,
anyways,
sorry.
so maybe it was like they were half bandit, half pirate because they have had to put him on a boat to get him to Ireland at some point.
Right.
So, anyways, so they get him. He is a captive in Ireland who eventually gets away by some means with a bunch of other people that they've captured. They end up going back to Great Britain, and he ends up like reuniting with his family, and then he ends up getting into ministry. Well, then he decides, and as part of his ministry, to go back to the country with the people that captured him and put him into slavery and be a missionary to that particular country. So it's kind of a cool story of like forgiveness and redemption and faithfulness that, you know, these very people who captured you and tormented you and held you captive are now the people that you choose to go back to and like be a missionary to.
And isn't that crazy that man, we got Bubba on hold. Cool. Bubba's calling in. Isn't that crazy that they take holidays? And that's awesome, that story. But you think about it, and the principle of it's kind of like the rest of our holidays, Christmas, you know, Thanksgiving. There's another story to it. Somehow, you know, we associate St. Patty's Day with green beer, you know?
Yeah.
Which is nuts, you know? But I don't know, man. That's a cool story, but it's with these holidays how we get other traditions involved along the way. How we embrace
And I think it probably comes from a good place. Like, you just want to try to, you know, it's probably like a marketing thing. Like, you want people to be able to remember, associate different things with the holiday. So that way it's, you know, people remember it. But I think it ends up taking over, and that ends up probably not being the best for the holiday itself. Remembering the actual cause.
That's right. I love it. Well, let me get this caller on the phone here. Hello, Bubba. Is that you?
Today, I'm Patrick McBeard.
Patrick McBeard. All right, let's get the theme song from
I'm
Bubba Bo
Patrick
Beard.
McBeard.
All right, here we go.
Do y'all feel the spirit
Here we go,
of
Bubba.
viruses?
You don't even let your.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we get right on there, but you don't even let your intro theme song.
Okay. I want to hear my song first, please.
All right, there you go.
So demanding.
I know. Here we go. Bubba Bo Beard theme song. The longest caller of Jeff Adams Show history. Bubba Bo Beard. He deserves
And
his own
probably
song.
the laziest.
The laziest.
All right. The floor is all yours, Bubba.
Okay. Y'all help me out here now.
All right, here we
Now
go.
listen to me, Jeff. I want y'all to help me out.
All right, here
I
we go.
want everybody to get in the spirit. You ready?
Yeah.
Sing along. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountain.
Wait, Bubba. There's no teleprompter like at church.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey, Bubba, did you see me?
You know, I was looking at that river.
Hey, did you? Hey, wait.
You
Before
know
you get to that, Bubba.
green river you had?
Hey, Bubba, real quick. Before you
Go
get to
ahead.
that story real quick, I was thinking of you last night. Did you see that post I did? It said for lease in Walmart.
I haven't seen it, but
No.
Just you mentioning it makes me think of me.
Yeah. Well, I thought of you. And I was texting with Kris about a couple weeks ago, but I finally took a picture of it last night. But here's the thing with Walmart. You know, Walmart's just bizarre anyways, right? Me and Bubba have always giggled about Walmart. And, at this Walmart, particularly Walmart, Bubba, there is McDonald's already. There's a Lee press-on nail. I say nail because that's tribute to Angela Johnson. And there's a hairstyle place. And so I looked at that place, and I'm like, and there's already a tax place in there. And I'm like, who would lease this? Who would actually go lease this place? What could you possibly put in there that Walmart doesn't, block? And you know what I thought? I said, I should take the Jeff Adams Show and lease that whole area in Walmart.
And you know what? When the show's not on, you know what I'm thinking we could do?
What?
a taxidermy shop.
A what?
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy?
Yeah.
What do you do with
When
that?
when your show's not on, it can be a taxidermy too.
Well, I'm thinking.
Now that makes good business sense.
I think we would get ratings at the roof if I went to Walmart and put the show in there. We'd get a lot of good drive-by traffic, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, you know what happened. You talking about getting arrested. I'm probably the only person in the southern states of America who's ever been arrested at Graceland for going upstairs because I need to use the toilet.
Are you serious? Did you really get arrested at Graceland?
Yeah, ask Boothie, my buddy from Scotland, and my friend Joey Martin. I got pictures. You know, they got that little rope across there, that green thing.
I've never been to Graceland.
Somebody, well, where's, I mean, that not green, but that gold thing. And I asked him, I said, where's Elvis's restroom? They said, it's upstairs. Well, hell, I didn't mean to say hell. I just pulled it aside and went up there and used the toilet. When I came down, there's two big old guys waiting on me. And arrested me. Yeah, I was thinking, what's the party at the county jail? The prison man was there.
There you go. Get it.
But yeah, Boothie got pictures of it. And so did Joey Martin. So did the police.
That's awesome, dude.
But what I was going to say, I was looking at that river.
Yeah.
I know exactly how they color that river. I know the secret ingredient.
Where was the sewage? I mean, it's a plumbing people that are involved in that. So you go ahead with your theory, what they have. Go ahead.
It's the same stuff after I've been hitting the bars all night long.
Oh, my gosh, Bubba.
And someone drives me home and I get sick and go to the toilet. It's the same color. That's exactly what it is.
Asparagus and beer.
It is sewage.
Asparagus and beer. Is that an Elvis song? Asparagus and beer. Late night with Bubba. What?
I think he was probably singing something. Oh, did you see Patrick's Day? I'm feeling like a patty all the way.
Hey,
I went to a party at the county jail. That's where I met Bubba in jail.
Get it?
And he, you know what? I bet you can find some true Irishmen in jail tonight.
I bet you. I bet you anything.
To hang out with Irishmen.
All right, Bubba. We got to go to break, and then we got actually someone calling from Ireland, which is crazy. And
from Ireland?
Yeah, I'll put you on hold, man, and you can come back, all right? Is that cool?
Man, that's like getting a call from the UK.
I know. When it says Ireland, I better get it. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So we got
to go to Boothie. No, he's in Scotland.
All right, well, yeah, you don't get those two mixed up.
Okay, buddy.
All right, well, I'll put you on hold, man.
I'm right.
All right. All right, we'll be back after the message.
So hilarious.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
They're entertaining.
I just like everything about it.
The Jeff Adams Show.
You're listening to The Jeff Adams Show. It's creative comedy for ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
I love this station.
Absolutely love the station. Oh, yeah. You guys are the best.
It is the best station.
Listen to J.A. Creative.
Hi there, I'm the crazy puppet guy who lives in Jeff Adams' head. I'm the one who gives Jeff all of his crazy ideas. This is the part of the show where Jeff Adams has to go to the bathroom. Why me? He lost all of his sponsors except for GoDaddy.com, so he still has to take breaks so he can use the bathroom. He needs to lay off the coffee, if you know what I mean. The other day I told Jeff that yellow snow was Italian ice. Well, let's just leave it at that. Make sure to call in today at 818-927-6205. That's 818-927-6205. Okay, I'm gonna go tell Jeff to get off the toilet so he can finish this awful show. Cheers, people!
Ah, yes. Tune in. Tune in to what? What am I tuning into, Chris?
Oh, man, come on, really? If you go to your app store, you could go check it out, Tune In. Download them, search for JA Creative, and listen to us 24/7.
That sounds like a great deal.
It does.
Can you do it on your Android device, too?
You can do it on Android. You can do it on your iTunes. You can even do it on the computer. Search tunein.com and search for JA Creative.
But why would anybody want to take this station with them? I don't understand that at all. But anyways, go download the app. Quickly. Tune in, baby. Gotta wait for that timing there. I'm trying to get the hang of it.
You're almost there. Only day 2.
Dude, this is a real laid-back show, man. Feeling it, dude. I just love it. I love no agenda days. But anyways, let's get this caller. I mean, I guess this is
our correspondent from Ireland.
Jonathan from Ireland. Let's check him out. Hey, Jonathan, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, how you doing? This is Irish John. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you, too, except it's 5:30 in the evening for Ireland, so it's more top of the evening.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the evening to you.
Morning.
What do you say at evening time instead of top of the morning?
We don't say top of the morning, really. That's, well, they don't say where I live, so that's more of a cartoon.
I like your accent.
I just had to ring in and say hi and wish you guys the best of luck on your first week. First week going daily. What a great week to start on St. Patrick's Week. So luck of the Irish to you, and best of luck to my intersection brother Christian. So you guys keep rocking.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for calling from Ireland. Do you get charged crazy for calling our phone lines?
No, technology's great.
You got Skype.
Makes it pretty cheap.
Skype, there you go.
Yes, sir.
I forgot all about Skype.
All about Skype, maybe.
Yeah.
So, John, I have a question
Skype
for
makes...
you.
Yes, sir.
So, St. Patty's Day, how busy is it over there?
It's pretty busy. There's lots of parades. Pubs are busy. Restaurants are busy. Nightlife will be very busy tonight. Lots of people will be out celebrating. Drinking green Guinness,
sipping on a Guinness,
wearing lots of green clothes.
Do you drink Guinness?
And drinking some whiskey. I'm one of those. I'm a boring Irish person. I don't drink, so I don't know how that happened.
Hey, you don't have to conform to the stereotypes. That's what I say.
Yeah, you don't
exactly.
You don't want to be You don't want to be this guy right here.
Get away! Get away from me! Is this the guy that got arrested in Graceland?
Probably.
You don't want to be him either.
Bubba's still on hold.
Probably. So I have another question for you. So since St. Patty's Day is St. Patrick's Day, and he was a saint, I was reading there that it used to be a dry holiday into the 1970s. Do you know anything about that?
I don't ever remember Ireland having a dry day in my life.
That's fair. That's fair.
He dropped it.
That's fair.
Drop it like it's hot.
So I guess that's a no. Now, how about the leprechauns?
No.
I hear another fact here that says there are no female leprechauns. Can you confirm that?
I've never seen a leprechaun, so I can neither confirm nor deny. So.
Okay.
I've seen a leprechaun.
You have?
Oh, have you? Where?
The leprechaun in the tree in Alabama. You ever see that on YouTube?
That one. Yes, I've seen that.
There's a leprechaun up in the tree.
Now, last question.
Is he authentic?
No, it was like a shadow. And there's all these guys. They were like, I want to know where the gold's at. I want to know. I'm going to dig up that tree, and I'm going to find that gold.
You just remember that anytime you find gold with a leprechaun, Irish people have first dibs.
First dibs.
First dibs, I guess.
So that means if you came to my house and my kids were eating Lucky Charms, you would take the bowl from them?
Oh, absolutely. I got to have an email. Lucky Charms.
Is Lucky Charms a popular cereal over there across the pond?
We don't have it.
Don't have it at all.
They have the real Lucky Charms. It's whiskey and beer and pebbles.
And
Real rock pebbles.
Rocks.
That's where Lucky Charms comes from. It's rocks with whiskey and beer in the morning time. Top of the morning.
Yeah, that's it. Top of the morning.
So have you found a 4-leaf clover?
No. I'm
Well-
not very lucky, so
Well,
I don't get to catch much of this stuff.
Oh, yeah, because I was reading here. It says that 1 in 10,000 are the odds for you to find one. So I figured if you were that lucky to find one.
Hey, I can't do a simple thing like get to the States legally, so what chance have I got of finding a Lucky Charm or a 4-leaf clover or finding a leprechaun and a pot of gold?
Maybe you need to get out there more. Hey, you got to meet Glenn.
You need to be assertive, Jonathan. You need to be an assertive Irishman. Yeah. You need to go out there and look. When it rains, come on. You see rainbows, right? I see rainbows. I mean, for crying out loud. God made rainbows to promise that there would be no more flooding. He wouldn't flood the world anymore. So when you look at the end of the rainbow, look for the Lucky Charms, man.
The pot of gold.
The Lucky Charms in your life.
See, there's one problem
By
with
Lucky
your
Charm.
theory.
What's that?
There's one problem with that theory. For a rainbow to develop, it has to stop raining. It doesn't do that in Ireland.
Oh.
Well, that's
At least it doesn't flood.
that's
Well, hey, man.
No. Well,
Jonathan, I want to say thanks for calling in and taking time out of your evening, man. Because I know you were eating
no problem at all. And best of luck with the show.
corned beef and cabbage because I got to manage. All right, thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, man, that was cool. A real Irishman calling on St. Patty's Day. You can't get more St. Patty's than
I
that.
think we win the internet.
Okay, so Chris, what are the news feeds? We got Bubba still on hold because I was thinking about bringing Bubba up for this game. I think having Bubba interact on this game would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't got anything else. Like I said earlier, we were waiting for news from Israel on their election.
Very important.
I got nothing on that. Last time I checked, they had 20.7 reporting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put your mic on hold and go on hold and tell Bubba about the game to put his video stream up so you can see the pictures. So, Hank, that was pretty cool. We had an Irishman.
I think that is really cool. I think we win the internet today. I think we just became the most relevant show that broadcasts on the internet daily.
Did we break the internet? That's what I want to know.
I don't think we Kardashian style broke the internet yet, but I think we could get there. That could be a goal.
Have you ever? That guy Jonathan was cool, and
he was cool. I liked him.
I always feel like I wish I had an accent of some sort.
Do you?
Yeah, it's just like I get jealous of people's accents. It's like that guy has the coolest accent, or I'm not even gonna try to talk like it. I can't even talk like an Englishman without messing it up. But they have that crazy accents, man, and I love them. I absolutely love them.
I like to watch some of the BBC just because I like hearing accents that aren't just like our accents.
BBC One, remember that? I can't find that anywhere. Oh my gosh, remember Austin Powers movie?
Yes, I do.
Okay, on the soundtrack, you can't find this anymore. I don't know what the deal is. I used to have it on CD, but Mike Myers did a song as Austin Powers singing a song, and it goes, he goes, make love to me, and he goes, blah, 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 blah. It says something out, and he goes, and then the whole chorus goes, to the BBC, yeah, 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 and he goes, BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 3, BBC 4, and he goes on. You can't find it anywhere on iTunes.
And it probably is on YouTube. You probably could just rip it off.
I should look for that. I was looking for it one day. I was like, man, they took the Austin Powers deal off. So is Bubba ready to go?
Bubba is ready to go, but he wants to say something before. So.
Oh, of course he does. You can never just have Bubba cooperate. He has to say something.
No.
Right, yeah.
He'd be one of the type of guys that when you go to a restaurant, you're ready to order, he goes, I got something to say. I'm not done looking at the menu, but when I get done, I'll tell you. And you're like starving, you're waiting, you're just sitting there, and the lady comes back, goes, you guys ready to order? No, I'm not ready to order, but you're so good looking, aren't you, honey? What's your name? Your name's Trisha? Oh, hey, my name's Trisha. Nice to meet you.
I don't think it's a problem if we go overtime.
All right, so let's go.
All right.
Bring Bubba up. Let's see what Bubba has to say. Bubba?
I'll bring him up. And he's there.
Bubba, you there?
I guess you like that joke about him.
There probably is really a waitress named Trisha.
Yeah, that's funny. Lord. Okay.
So, did we nail it? Did we nail it? Is that you at the restaurant?
Myself again. I do that stuff too.
Oh, it's very obvious.
I was listening to John from Ireland.
Yeah.
And he says he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, that's sort of like finding an Alabamian who's not a Baptist.
Or Roll Tide.
And then,
no, because you'll find your fair share
and
of
then
tigers in there, too.
you were talking about leprechauns in Alabama. With that group of people looking for the gold, no drunken Irishman would have dared gone into that crowd looking for the pot of gold.
Hey, you remember that, Bubba? You remember that? I think it was like close to you. They did it was like years ago. They did that newscast thing. It's on YouTube, and all these people from the other side of the town, they were talking about they found a leprechaun in a tree. You remember that? They go,
I remember. That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine an Irishman trying to get through that crowd to dig up a pot of gold?
I want the gold. I'm gonna dig up this tree. I'm gonna find the gold.
but before I let you get back to my show.
Oh, your show? Okay, my bad.
Wow.
You know what?
We need to do some rewriting. Can we take that sign out to the back and put the Bubba Bull Beer Show?
Hey, if Bubba did a show, he would get a 480 feed of a camera from 1986 on his computer, and then he'd have a notebook paper that says the Bubba Bull Beard Show. He'd write it on and goes, "Ain't I pro? Ain't I pro now? I look good, don't I?"
And my 8-track playing in the back.
Blue Hawaii.
But before I let you get back to my show,
okay,
I would say what I admire really about Ireland and Scotland.
Yeah.
First of all, that's where country music came from.
Really?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Fact checking that.
I did not know.
The American settlers, the Scotch Irish, are the ones. They are the backbone of Southern America and the music and the country music especially. And the other two things about it, Scotland and Ireland, is they don't have poisonous snakes.
I did not know that. That is wild and wacky stuff. Wow.
And they don't have alligators and crocodiles.
Of course they don't.
So that's your history lesson.
All right, let's get to this game real quick.
But
before we run
I
out of
love
time.
you, and I'm coming down there. By the way, I'm coming down there, Jeffrey.
Yes?
I just need to know exactly when you're out of town, and I can stay over with your wife.
Oh, my gosh. With that, you get the dump button.
Dump it.
Bye. Right. Bye. Bye. Whose show is it now? Bye. All right, let's get to this game show.
All right.
The Bye Beer.
All right, tell us about this game show.
Here we go. We got the game show.
Come on, hey, let's do it.
You have to name, I'll give you 10 names, celebrities. You have to tell me if they are Irish or not.
Okay.
So, and Bubba, did you hear that?
Bubba's not here. I dumped him.
Oh, you dumped him?
Start talking about my wife.
Hashtag broke up with Bubba.
All right. So here we go. Our first one is the President of the United States. And we'll start with Jeff. Is he Irish?
Does he have Irish descent, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to split, and I'm going to say no.
No? All right. Guess what? Jeff, you're correct. His get this right, great grandfather is Irish.
Hey, rule for thumb, anything descendant that we all came here, they've got Irish descent or Italian. Okay?
I mean, that's probably true. Okay, all cards are off now, I guess.
All righty.
All right.
Cameron Diaz.
I would say, looking at her, she looks a little Italian. Looks a little old with the crow's feet.
I know, that was like the latest
She looks like an old lady. Old lady. Give her
That's a bad picture.
Change her diaper. She's old.
So, what do we got?
Bubba just texted me and goes, "That was a joke. Sorry." Bubba, it's all good. I say no, Chris.
I also say no.
You guys are correct.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
There's the next one.
Man, she looks a little Italian.
You know,
kind of. She looks like she has to pluck her unibrow. But you picked all these like not flattering pictures of these celebrities. I mean,
because I was not allowed to pick the ones that I was picking.
You,
Okay.
you did well, my friend.
Thank you.
All right.
So we'll start with Hank.
Go ahead,
Hank.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes. Jeff.
I will say, yes.
Yep. Irish great grandmother.
3-2.
All right.
I'm epic winning.
Let's
by
go.
1 point.
Oh well, hey.
Oh,
the music went off too.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Gwen Stefani.
I will say no.
You say no, Hank.
I will say yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Now we tied.
Is that
Gwen
really?
Stefani,
Wait a minute.
Her Irish grandmother. So that's
Listen.
pretty closer right there.
That's not Gwen Stefani. That's like a man dressed in drag.
Well, I was gonna pick the earlier picture, and you said no. So you know what? You stuck with that one.
That's not Gwen Stefani. That's a dude in drag.
But you knew that was.
Look at it. Oh my gosh.
We're
That's
done.
a dude.
Harrison Ford.
Yes, absolutely.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
I'll say yes as well.
Yes, he is. He is.
Perfect.
He's
Yeah,
actually,
I'm
let's
for
see,
4 to
his
4.
Irish grandfather.
4-4.
All right.
And we got
Okay.
Mr. John Travolta.
Oh boy, this is a toughie.
This is a tough one.
John
All right.
Travolta.
Go with Hank first.
So
Is
Hank
it-
first. Yep, Hank is on you.
Golly. I'm going to say no.
No? Alrighty. Jeff.
Oh jeez, we're both neck and neck. So
We're
I'm gonna go
tied
with
right
Hank.
now.
I'm saying no.
Irish mother.
Oh, I should have went with my gut. I just was playing it safe. I go, I don't want Hank to beat me. At least we could tie.
I mean, we still have a lot more
Mr.
to go.
Tom Cruise.
I will say yes.
Hank. I will also say yes.
You guys are correct.
Ah!
Look at us.
Irish
5-5.
great
5-5.
great grandmother. And let's see. The beautiful Mariah Carey. Oh my goodness.
That's not Mariah Carey. That's still Tom Cruise.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How about
I'm
that one?
sure.
There we go. There
Yeah,
she
there
is.
she is.
I will say yes.
I will say no.
You say no?
Why does she have a shirt halfway down?
I have no idea.
What the freak, Mariah
Surveys
Carey?
say she is Irish with an Irish grandfather.
Yay!
So Jeff, you take the lead.
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom.
Now this guy took me a minute to
Who
find
is that
him.
guy?
To find him.
Who is that guy?
That is Tom Hardy.
What movie did he
Tom
play?
Hardy, duh.
G.I. Joe?
Yes. No. What movie is he from?
What does he play?
Fact check.
Yeah, fact check that one. Let's start with Jeff while he's fact checking. Do you know, is he Irish or not?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I would say yes.
You say yes.
Kind of looks
And
Italian though.
Hank.
Well, I'm trying to tie.
So what is
So
it?
I'm going to split Jeff.
So you're gonna go no?
I'm going to go no.
Jeff, you're correct. He has an Irish grandmother.
Tom Hardy is known for roles in Inception, The Dark Knight Rises,
And the
Warrior,
last
and Lawless.
one, the talentless
I can't win.
Kim Kardashian. Is she Irish or not?
No. Absolutely not.
No.
She's not Irish.
No.
She's just talentless.
Yes.
And that was the game show.
So who
Jeff,
wins?
You won by two. That is 2 games in a row.
I just want to thank everybody. I don't know what to say, but Hank got spanked.
You like to thank me for throwing the game for you.
Hank got spanked.
Tom Hardy, let's see.
Yeah, Hank doesn't like to lose. And for 3.
I'm fine. I'm good.
No, you're not. Look at that
Inception,
face.
Inception is probably his most notable.
Inception. Yeah, oh, there you go.
Inception.
Wasn't he with, never mind. I lost his name.
And never mind.
He was also Bane in The Dark Knight Rises.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Who is he?
Bane.
Bane.
Yeah.
He played that
Yeah,
guy?
Yeah.
That guy. Oh, Batman.
Oh, that's a good one.
You should do like an overdub of Bane telling people to listen to the Jeff Adams show to Batman, convincing Batman to watch the Jeff Adams show.
My glasses are fogging up when I do this. You can feel the hot air in my glasses.
So,
Mr. Wayne, you will not win.
Hey, I didn't know I could do that.
so
voice.
do you want to bring that story from yesterday that we weren't able to talk about?
Yes, our good friend Mark Gungor from the Mark Gungor Show, and also does Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage. posted this on Facebook yesterday, and this is such a wing dinger. I told him I was going to post it on the show. We were actually going to do it yesterday. He says, okay, let me pull up the, I can't read it very well. Okay, I know that to be pure in all things, to be pure, Titus 1:15. On the other hand, it wouldn't hurt to get a second opinion before going to the printer. Looks like a buttocks with a little turd sticking out, but actually it's a finger with a mustard seed. Faith is a mustard seed. Still laughing.
It's good.
It's hilarious,
really
man.
It's really good.
Oh my gosh!
I just don't know why you had to hold it or why you had to put it in your fingers. Like you could have just held it in your hand. Like if you palmed it wouldn't look as bad.
Mark Gunger, you should. That's probably. Is that your book that you were? You know,
he needs to.
He probably
clarify
said.
that.
He probably said, "Sit at the print. Sit at the print." They came back. He's like, "What in the world? No!"
I wonder how many people got fired because of that one. If it wasn't his book.
Oh, I don't know. But that's funny. Oh my gosh, the things that. People
Things
don't
that
realize.
people do that they don't realize that they're doing. Yeah,
man, Hank, how does it feel to like lose?
It feels good. It's humbling. That's why I like playing intramural basketball. I play intramural. I'm on an intramural basketball team, and I suck at basketball like very much.
Yeah,
and so it's good for me because it always like humbles me and reminds me that there are things that I'm not good at.
Hank, you'll probably come back and catch me if I don't know how I'm doing it. Just. The luck of the Irish, I
just
guess.
got to stay humble,
Stay humble.
Although last night in my intramural game, I made 9 points. It was the first time I scored all season. I got 9 points.
And to fact check, the whole country thing came from Ireland. That is completely wrong.
I figured that was a joke, and I did some fact checking on it too. And I couldn't find anything.
That is completely wrong. It comes from Atlanta, Georgia, in 1920s.
1920s. There you go. I did not know. Let me do my Johnny Carson again. You guys probably don't remember Johnny Carson, but I remember Johnny Carson. He was one of the best.
He was a television host.
Until, Fallon came along. I think Fallon's going to be up there with Johnny Carson when it's all said and done.
I was a broadcasting student, so I knew who Johnny Carson
That is wild and wacky stuff. Wow, I did not know that. That was my horrible Johnny Carson. I think that was an imitation of Danny Carvey doing Johnny Carson. I'm pulling that
3 degrees of impersonating.
That is wild and wacky stuff. Did not know that. No.
You didn't know.
I think I'll do Jimmy Fallon now. I do it like Justin Timberlake does. So great.
So great.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So great. So great. Good. So good. So great. That was funny on Saturday Night Live.
That was really funny.
Fallon, and I think
is Fallon do those duets with Kelly Clarkson?
I did. Man, she gained a lot of weight, didn't she?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but she still can sing.
I eat some. Wait, how does it go? I eat some ho-hos. I let it go for the first time. It's in my digestive. Yeah. And I pooped. It was all black. Now I'm all fat.
Is that really how did you make that up?
I just made that up.
No, you did not.
That's a freestyle rapper in me. But you know what? Good for her for just being who she is, man. You know what I'm saying? Good for her.
You're going to get an email from her PR department.
I doubt it.
I don't think they listen to us.
On this low, come on. We're
throwing shade right now. We're throwing a lot of shade.
We're just a speckle of a sand in a big ocean called
We're
the
like
internet.
that mustard seed.
Exactly. Between the fingers.
We're just like this. This is us right here.
I'll take it.
I don't want to be that.
No, I don't want to be that either. Don't you hate that when you have to go poop and you get the dingleberries and you're not sure, you wipe, but it's actually a dingleberry just stuck in between?
That is the perfect way to end the show.
Yeah.
Toilet humor. I'm so sorry, Nicole. Listen, look at me,
worst.
Nicole. I do everything that I can to keep this show having some direction in the positive way.
Dingleberries.
You've sat at this table with me. You know.
Get the camera back to me.
Dingleberry was a TV show, MTV by...
Yes, I did know that.
Don't you hate it when the dingleberry gets between your buttocks? Mr. Wayne. Mr. Wayne, don't you hate it when
I now understand, I think, more why we're going to get Jack Vale, because I feel like we're very Jack Vale, I've realized.
Don't. The dingleberry beside your butt, Mr. Wayne.
My glasses are all fogged up now. All right.
We got a comment right here before we go. And today's show was brought to you by the Captain Dingleberry.
What? Is that really a sponsor? You just threw a plug and we don't have a sponsor? Dadgummit, Chris! All
That
right.
was our good old faithful bossy listener.
All right, Bossy. Thanks for, I'm sure you did some screenshots today.
She did.
All right, so we'll see you tomorrow here on the Jeff Adams Show. What a great St. Patty's Day show.
I'll see you Thursday.
We'll see you Thursday.
I'll see you Thursday.
No, I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah.
I'll see you Thursday.
Absolutely, I agree.
I will see you on Thursday.
I agree.
All right. Here we go. And till next time, thanks for listening to the Jeff Adams Show.